I just didn't understand and just how deep rooted they are in hip hop, and they made us aware of it before. We even found out from other people that there was this expectation on us. They said, hey, I was really onto something there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm never going to try that one again.
The year 2024 has proven to be quite a whirlwind for some of the industry criminals, and it seems like more names are about to be exposed in relation to sickening allegations against Diddy.
Celeb Flash. Latest celebrity news, fast and viral.
With his lawyers about strategy.
Listen to me. I'm going to get off the phone right now.
However, this drama is about to go even deeper as it involves Diddy's old pals, the Smiths. Apparently, Jaden Smith has also fell victim of the music mogul's flavor camp. And just like Usher and Justin Bieber, this young man has experienced what it felt like to be mentored by Sean Combs. As Jaden shockingly revealed in his interview, it was his mom, Jada Pinkett Smith, who forced him into these sickening activities.
Hey, when you can experiment and just kind of just try different things.
Okay, this family is not your typical American family, and Jaden has repeatedly described the creepy atmosphere he was growing in. Apparently, Jada Pinkett Smith has her own views on how to raise a kid, and she even introduced her son to some mind-altering substances at an early age. It's becoming increasingly difficult to be surprised by anything ever done by Jada in relation to her kids, but now it looks like her questionable parenting is about to turn into the whole SA saga, which involves Diddy. While many celebrities have found themselves exposed in the public eye attending the music mogul's freak-off parties, rumors suggest that several more are gearing up to share their own experiences with Diddy, but Jaden's allegations against his own mother caught everyone off guard. Let's be real, folks. Jada has seemingly went a bit south after she lost the love of her life, Tupac.
We definitely had this beautiful closeness that was really intimate.
And although this lady has been in a long relationship with the actor Will Smith, it's not like she was committed to stay faithful. Revelations about their personal lives have surfaced, including claims of Jada sleeping with her son's friend for 4 years, a shameful connection that she refers to as entanglement. However, it looked like Will didn't even mind because he wasn't into ladies after all. Jaguar White once spoke out accusing Will of engaging in affairs with younger men in the industry under the guise of mentorship. Sounds familiar, right? She described a pattern of manipulation with victims allegedly left traumatized after being led into the actor's house.
August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed out.
Hey, man.
And that was they kids.
August Alsina, the man who trusted the Smiths enough to be mentored by Jada, wasn't the sole man mistreated by the couple, accusing them of manipulating and traumatizing young men under the guise of mentorship. Jaguar stated young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. It seems like the idea of mentorship is a great disguise for some Hollywood predators, and such influential figures like Will Smith and Diddy allegedly prey on young impressionable talent. While he was standing next to teenage Justin Bieber and licked his lips in a very suggestive manner, "You get 16, I'm good to go." Yeah, you can really tell that these family dynamics left an imprint on the kids as well. And even Will once tried to admit that he felt guilty for some parenting choices he and Jada had made. He didn't specifically refer to any intimate mistreatment related to his son Jaden, but rather left his fans wondering with cryptic message. "Yeah, I think it may have been a mistake. I think we may have gone too far." Apparently, Jaden was introduced to the wild lifestyle.
You're 16. You good to go?
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
However, both Jaden and Willow have nothing to say against Will. It feels like Jada was the one pulling the strings and making big parenting decisions which had a negative influence on her kids and wrecked their minds. As one person wrote on social media, "We cannot keep wondering what's wrong with these kids anymore, we know. And it's not just the industry," another internet user added. She said Jaden wouldn't listen and left at 15 years old, and they said they decided to let him go. And folks, let me remind you about that shocking story when Jaden Smith was so tired of Jada's parenting that he went directly to his dad and asked him to be emancipated at 15 years old. When Jaden asked about being an emancipated minor, my heart shattered. He ultimately decided against it, but it sucks to feel like you've hurt your kids, as the actor revealed. It was a heartbreaking moment for him, and it's when Jaden confided what Diddy has allegedly done to him.
I would say certain things like, "Oh, but I can't do it." And my dad would be like, "What did you just say?"
Of course, when your son approaches you with such a request, you can't help but wonder what could have led to this decision. Will confess he felt responsibility for putting Jaden in a position where he'd feel completely used and mistrust his parents, especially Jada's crazy ideas. As the Academy Award winner stated, Jaden is 100% fearless. He will do anything, so as a parent, it's scary. It's really terrifying. But let's get back to Jada and her questionable parenthood. I mean, this lady was born as a free spirit, and in her own words, nothing excited her more than experimenting. It looks like she wanted the same life for her kids, and that's how Jaden ended up in Puffy's flavor camp, tasting all the bitter flavors of the entertainment world.
If you really care and if you put that attention to detail.
But if you think it's some shocking news about Diddy and his alleged passion for young males, well, let me tell you that the whispers of his alleged exploitation of Hollywood men had already been circulating a decade ago. In 2013, the feds got the first hint that Diddy might have had inappropriate relationships with males. James Roseman, a former music manager, cracked under the pressure of the federal agents, and he confessed that one of the Hollywood big names
Live with that. So we kind of knew that when we were young. And honestly, people haven't.
a.k.a. Sean Diddy Combs, is known for his love for individuals under 18. I'm serious about love, y'all. I'm all in on love. I decided I'm just going to speak love all the way there. There have been rumors about Diddy swinging both ways for a few years now, with reports a few years ago about Diddy allegedly having been intimate with Usher when he was living with him under the mentorship program. Rumors about his intimate preferences have also gone viral recently in Mind Cassie's freak-off revelations, and I think it's obvious that he's definitely not who he presents himself to be.
I'm serious about love, y'all. I'm all in on love. I decided I'm just going to be love all the way.
Even with a row of hot girlfriends. That being said, if he really is into those illegal intimate activities, he should be locked up and thrown in prison. There's already a bad pattern of such relationships in Hollywood, and it's a big concern. But nobody seems to be doing anything to stop it, especially when industry moguls like Diddy are involved. You can't imagine no stuff like that.
You can't imagine no stuff like that.
So if you know
Remember Justin Bieber's story? Jaden apparently found himself in the same position. Coached by his mom to take the most of the industry's experience as possible and under the influence of some mind-altering substances that the whole Smith family enjoys from time to time. Poor Jaden was allegedly led to Diddy's bedroom, and folks, please, I don't feel like sharing the rest of this. Let me just say this. When it comes to Jada's crazy ideas, her own son fell victim to the industry games. And you don't need to dig deeper to see how these sickening encounters with Diddy made an impact on Jaden's personal life and mind. In 2018,
chapter that you seem to often set yourself up to fall off the edge of high and mightydom.
Yeah.
That you admit.
Jaden came out with shocking claims that he had a boyfriend in the entertainment world while appearing on stage at Flog Gnaw Carnival Music Festival in Los Angeles. The 20-year-old told the crowd, "Tyler, the creator, is my mother effing boyfriend."
No. When I'm around my parents, I do feel like I have to act a certain way and do certain things for sure.
As Jada remains suspiciously silent amid this drama, one thing remains clear. The truth behind the glitz and glamour of celebrities' lives was far more sinister than ever. As one person commented, "Nothing would surprise me from Jada Smith, but I would not have expected this madness from Will." And another user added, "I'm glad the truth has finally come out about Jada and Will. They literally destroyed their own children." No wonder Jada has never shocked the public with this info. It's borderline disturbing to even think about such pathetic parenthood. But hey, this lady has already proved how crazy and non-conventional she is.